Well, my trees came in from the DEC that I ordered. I ordered, I think, about 150 white spruces, seedlings. I just plopped one in the ground here. Here's a pile of them that I have. Got a bunch of bags that they shipped to me. So I'm over here just basically putting the trees along the property line, you know, offset of course a little bit. And my goal is to basically just line the entire property border with these, so that a bunch of years down the road from now I have a nice clean break to show the property line and my boundary. So I was kind of hoping that my farmer buddy that farms the rest of this field here was going to be able to plow it and disc it before I ended up doing this, but it's been pretty wet, so he doesn't want to risk coming in here and getting stuck. But I also can't have these seedlings sitting around too long or they're going to dry out. So I'm going to have to kind of work my way through the rest of this corn here. And unfortunately, I'm just going to have to come here when it dries up with the skid steer, and whatever he can't plow, I'm just going to have to kind of regrade with the skid. So not a big deal, not a showstopper. I definitely want to get these in. I don't want to waste my money and have them dry out on me and all die out. So I'm just going to go ahead, and I ran my measuring tape down just to kind of get in alignment. I had the surveyor come out here a few weeks ago and put in some pins to give me a good idea of where the border is, so that I wasn't kind of just eyeballing it. So he put in a couple of these stakes. Probably can't make it out. Well, maybe you can, down there about 100 feet or so. So I'm just kind of working my way down and planting these as I can. Probably going to be a couple day event because I only have about an hour free right now. So be back here the next few days putting these in the ground, and just like to get this project out of the way. Check back, we'll probably post another video and show you the progress on it. See you guys soon. All right, so I've made it a little less than halfway across. I put in 30 trees so far. We're gonna be going actually all the way back to this wood line here, which is probably another 300 feet. And then beyond that is another couple hundred feet of another sort of open field back there. So we're going to plant along that as well. So my goal for today is just kind of probably won't even make it to that tree line just because it's almost dinner time. And I've had enough of this walking around this mucky stuff. So just kind of a progress update of where we're at. And we'll just keep plugging away at it. So usually what I've been doing for putting these trees in, I'll get that shovel down in there, just sort of work it back and forth. And the soil is actually perfect right now for doing this. It's pretty damp, so just do that. And what that does is kind of leave a cavity way down in there from the shovel going back and forth. And then I'll take these, and what you want to do is make sure these long roots that are on here, not the main root here, but these long roots go down into that cavity, so that way they're not going to just end up growing and tying around the rest of the roots. So then get that down in there, make sure all the roots are pointing down so they don't grow back upward, and then starve the plant, dry it out, and just kick it back in, pack it down. Don't need to do much more than that. So that's about 100 trees I've done. So I don't know if you can make it out, but there's a row here, a row there, turn around here. So I'm about halfway in the field. What I'm actually doing is I had a bunch of bags of these, and I didn't realize that some were a lot larger than other ones. So I'm actually just going through and seeing the leftover ones that I had that are bigger, and just kind of replacing a few smaller ones with it. So there we go, about 100 trees down. That's pretty much what my goal was for this project, is just run double row of trees along this property line. You could see my property line stake right there. I offset it by about 4 feet, and then went about 10 feet for the next row. So that should do it. These trees will get extremely large in a few decades, but I planted a bunch of these on another property I had, and within 5 years they were already 6, some were 8 feet tall. So it'll be perfect when we start building. Get a little division of the property line here. I don't envision anybody building over here or doing anything for a very long time. It's basically just for corn and soy, and there's no plans as of yet for anyone to do anything, but just as a little security measure for me, I just want to go ahead and plant these now, so that way, you know, if something does get built around here at some point, then we'll at least have some privacy. But so that's it for this project, and we'll see you guys on the next one.